Between 200 and 300 people living on the south end of town were evacuated and sent to area high schools for shelter. People don't realize how important touch is and how it can make a difference when cancer patients are going through treatment, whether it's chemotherapy or radiation. Both the LA Connection store and H&R Block were filled with smoke and fire. The fire happened around 4:30 today. The teen, who's still in high school, is in $30,000 worth of credit debt and now forced to start from scratch to build back up his credit. This morning, experts representing the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA presented their findings on a drill they say is conducted every 2 years. Although it already felt like it, winter is here. Good afternoon, I'm Kelly Miner. The snow is falling again. Let's check in with Eric Gila with the latest. We have breaking news this afternoon out of Saginaw County. Firefighters have been working on a trailer fire. WNEM5 Sonia Smith is live joining us right now. Sonia, from material girl to motherhood to marriage, the Queen of Pop is about to tie the knot. Kimberly Dozier is in Scotland this afternoon with a preview. For most mid-Michigan communities, the snow is really piling up, causing some dangerous driving conditions. WNEM5's Brian Wood joins us with the latest conditions. Brian? The teen, who's still in high school, is in $30,000 worth of credit debt and now forced to start from scratch to build back up his credit.
Brought it to my attention that my son's identity had been taken, and he has 23 negative hits on his credit, possibly a checking account and savings account.
For 19 years, mother Robin KACZMAREK has prided herself for having good credit. But a couple of days ago, she realized someone stole her and her son's identity and racked up $30,000 worth of credit in her son's name.
They weren't able to release any information. They said due to the fact they need to speak to me. And she tried to explain to them I was a minor. And she said, I believe I was 21, she stated I was, my age was, and that's when we went from there.
Now this Central Toledo family is warning others to be careful when letting others use your personal items.
Just with my son allowing someone to use his computer and make a call or two on his cell phone, this absolute nightmare. And I didn't want to think that it was possible. I've heard about it, you know, fraud alerts, but you want to believe that people are good people.
The family tells us that Toledo police continue to investigate this case. So far, no arrests have been made. Reporting live, Kelly Miner, Fox Toledo News, first at 10. Firefighters tackled the flames here at the LA Collection store. Fire crews arrived on DORR and Westwood streets after lightning caused the fire to spread throughout the entire store.
We had a reported lightning strike in the back corner of this building. Occupants heard the actual strike, smelled smoke shortly after that, and got out of the building.
Then the fire quickly spread to the H&R Block store, leaving the H&R staff in disbelief and LA Collections employees too upset to talk.
I was very surprised because when they called me, they just told me there was flames on the other side of the building, and when I got here, the roof was gone, so it was a surprise.
Officials say the fire progressed at a good rate and added it is an act of nature.
This particular occupancy is a lighter weight construction, of which it's very dangerous for us as firefighters in this type of construction, so we haven't taken any chances.
The client records at H&R Block were not destroyed, and people who use the seasonal office can now use the village office located at Westgate. Reporting live, Kelly Miner, Fox Toledo News, first at 10. Hot summer days are ahead, and while the temperatures are sizzling, it's not stopping walkers like Carol Young from going on her daily exercise routine here at Sidecut Metro Park in MAUMEE. Young says during this heat wave, she makes sure she drinks lots of water before hitting the trails.
I just drank some water before I came out here, and I ate some frozen cherries and grapes before I came out here. So just, you know, just kind of put some fluids in me.
Besides people enjoying the outdoors, four-legged friends like this one play in the backyard. But the staff at the Animal Emergency and Critical Care on West Central Avenue warn pet owners to leave their pets indoors because their business has seen an increase with dogs having heat stroke.
And when they get that hot, they're being cooked from the inside out. And when they come in like that, it's very hard to save them because they've just gotten too hot.
Yesterday, this 9-year-old Labrador named Jake was rushed to the animal emergency room after having a 109 temperature.
And Jake's owner said he had no idea that playing in the yard could cause his dog to die a couple days later. And Jake hasn't passed away yet, but he's still very critical.
The animal emergency staff also warns not to hose down your pet because it will put the dog in shock.